Yo, what's good, y'all? Today I'm gonna be showing y'all how to do this raid pretty easily. This is actually the fastest method I know. I'm using a duo, but if you progress through this, you know, if you do the Act 4 instead of Act 5, you can just get the Dragon Balls and do this solo, because these two, DIO and AIZEN, they are ridiculous together. All right, I'm gonna be showing y'all exactly how it works, and basically you just kind of want to feed off the DIO, because AIZEN has a trait. Let me show y'all. AIZEN, where is he? Okay, so AIZEN's passives, right? He has Transcendent Will, and he also has Singularity. Singularity is amazing if you don't, you know, if Dio's taking a while to slow, because Dio, in his abilities, in his little ability kit, he has the slow thing. So Dio and AIZEN work amazing, because with Transcendent Will, AIZEN attacks break enemy shields, and enemies who are affected by slow take 40% more damage from AIZEN, which is ridiculous. That is crazy. So I'm gonna show y'all how exactly it looks, and I'm finna show y'all what it does to these bosses. I'm telling y'all, this is the fastest method to get these raid Dragon Balls pretty easy, and we're doing this with no Dragon Balls, mind you. Like it's crazy. All right, so we're starting off with the most basic part, well, for the easiest part. Your money farms, right? So what you want to typically use, or what I'm using, which is the best for this method, especially since Dio and AIZEN are so costly, bro. And esdeath, she's also a part of this. She's gonna be your buffer. So with esdeath, she's gonna be like the best unit you kind of have on the team, because without her, you're not beating this, bro. You're not going to. So what I typically use is make sure all of them have gilded. First of all, what I use is for, you know, cost reduce and damage buff. We use Lloyd, and we also use Speedwagon. So make sure you get those three. You need 3 money units. All right, once you get done with that, you typically want to place in the back. That's usually what I was setting up. I did have a teammate, he placed in the front, which was actually really good for us. He was substituting the front while I took care of the back. Pause. But in that sequence, it was really good. So for if you wanted to solo, if you had, you know, bought some Dragon Ball tokens or whatever, which we didn't, you could just set up in the back and you could do it by yourself, or you could set up in the front. It depends on how much damage you're doing. And I set up in the back though to get my farms out. You know, I like having my farms done before anything else. So I set up in like the back middle area, which is better to me, honestly. But y'all can do whatever y'all want, especially if you have the Dragon Ball tokens. I'm pretty sure those give off like crazy damage buff. All right, now this is the point where the bosses start spawning, and by this point you really need to have your AIZEN and your Dio maxed, or try to have Dio maxed and AIZEN almost maxed, because if you don't, you're most definitely going to lose here. I will not lie to y'all. So that's why I said set up in the back. You really want to focus on getting that AIZEN. You really want to focus on trying to get your Dio to slow as much as possible, because that 40% damage that AIZEN does is ridiculous. Like I said earlier, y'all really need to focus and keep winning that. All right, here's where I place my esdeath and maxer. Y'all don't have to place her in late waves. This was just like test runs before. So you can really just place her as soon as you place your Dio and AIZEN. I don't know what I was doing here, but she takes like 78k to max, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, you should be able to max. And like the passive I showed earlier, right? She gains a mode bar, right? And once that mode bar reaches 100, she summons a unit. And once that unit dies, she buffs the entire map. So I can show y'all my AIZEN's damage when he got buffed went from 2.5 million to 3.5 to 3.75 actually, yeah. And it was broken. Like, he was doing 3.7 million damage on top of Dio's buff. Like, that is ridiculous. That's crazy. And it was pretty easy to kill these bosses after that. It was light. Meaning when you pop AIZEN's ability, you most likely want to use it when you have the esdeath buff. It literally was just stacking damage on top of the slow. Y'all should see. I'm about to show y'all how much damage it was doing. I'm about to show y'all like what the boss HP was looking like. We both were doing the same thing, and the boss's HP was just getting shredded. Put it in perspective, I'll give you guys a little time lapse of what it looks like, and I'll speed the video up a little bit because I don't want it to be, you know, slow. Also know that this boss, Perfect Cell, which y'all can see at the top, I'll just zoom in on it. Once you kill him the first time, he transforms into the next version of Cell, by the way. So that's another 100 million HP boss you have to go through. Just letting y'all know. Alright, this right here is exactly what I mean, bro. He goes from perfect Cell to ultra Cell, by the way. And that junk literally gives him his HP right back, if not a little bit more. Alright, now when he gets this little corner piece right here, you usually just want to time stop him. And then if you got a Cell and replace, just do that. And you're pretty much done. That's a little tutorial. I hope y'all boys enjoyed. Video for Vegito is out next, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one. Well, I'll see you on the Vegito video. Peace.